Taking a look at stock ticker symbol IGNE. A street trader over here on Investors Hangout MVP board just mentioned this one, and we've went through lots of calls that came from a street trader, and he's nailed them. Nailed them. Every time I see him, run coming, getting ready, whatever the case might be, I've noticed his trend of they're gonna run, and it's usually within a week or so they really start rocking and rolling. So the scanners that street trader uses definitely top notch in my personal opinion there. So let's take a look at the chart right here. IGNE currently trading at 0008. He mentioned that it was at 0006. So down here at the bottom, you had this pop up here. Look at sideways, nothing really going on here until a ton of volume powered into this one on the looks like December 30th, and basically went sideways. And then over here on the 10th of January, you went from the open at 0003 to a high of 10010. You had a huge day right here, and look at not a ton of volume, a lot of buying pressure. And then the next day following on the 11th is when you had the high of 0016 and a low of 0007. So this area right here, that red candle, is exactly the moving day. So moving throughout that day rather. And then after that, you had that pullback, right? Got outside that upper Bollinger Band. That's what we look at. One of the indicators that I personally use. You got outside, pulls back in, touches that 10-day simple moving average right here. And looks like today it doesn't want to play with that 10-day simple moving average. It tapped it, but it's continuing to move up. This volume continues. Definitely put this one on a radar. It could be bouncing off this 10-day simple moving average. And it looks to me that IGNE is not afraid to run either. So again, we're going to put this one on watch. Again, 0.0008 on watch. Moving off of the 10-day simple moving average. I'm just going to put street trader. Just when I come back to this one in a week or so, and this thing's freaking way up here, I'll know exactly why, and I'll remember that I seen street trader talking about it. So, again, IGNE. Joe, you want to fill us in a little bit?
So there's no recent news whatsoever on it. I couldn't find any news, so I went into the filings really quick, and I didn't see any news or filings from up till like 2011, and the last one was 15/12G. That was in March of 2011. But then on January 10th, 2017, there was a SC13G. So that came out just now. Excuse me. There's a stop sign with pink no current information, obviously, and with this 13G. So something's going on. Not really sure.
All right, so IGNE, put this one on a watch. Again, there's not too much stuff to really look on the past to really put it on alert, but I would definitely keep that alert in mind. Put this one on the top of your watch list, IGNE. And head over to investorshangout.com/live, especially in a week or so from now when this thing's running. You try to figure out who was talking about it first. That was one of my strategies that I used to use back in the day when I traded. When I look at a stock and it was running or it just ran, I'd look back and see who was talking about it before it ran. That was one of my personal strategies, and I would just go ahead and keep tabs on that. And then once I put together a pattern, I knew who to watch. And that's kind of like one of those things where I get from, I've seen it over here on the MVP board with Street Trader, I Like BB, Sheep Wolf, Fitz, Palmstone, and many others. Okay, so I see that happening here. Exactly what I used to look for. So again, investorshangout.com/live.